So today I'm with Chuck Violand with Violand Management Associates, and Chuck is hello, Chuck.
Hey, Jeff.
Chuck is a regular contributor to Clean Fact, and we do appreciate that.
Jeff, it's always great. I really appreciate you guys allowing me to write for you.
Well, I guess you could say we allow, but we do appreciate it. Hey, Chuck, can you see on my wall here some stuff going on?
Jeff, I can. I was noticing that. I was going to comment on that. Thanks for pointing it out. Are those from the Executive Summit?
They are.
Woo!
And I hope to one day go back to that.
We would love to have you there. You're always welcome.
With this pandemic, we're not sure what's going to happen soon, but we do look forward to in-person education. So Chuck, you got your finger on the pulse of the industry. What's going on?
Wow.
Big question.
That's a big question. What's going on? I think a lot of people are adjusting to some new ways of doing business. I can tell you, again, while I stay in touch with the industry, my focus really is pretty narrow in the sense that we work mostly with our client base. And I can tell you, at least from that piece of it, that many of them are enjoying a lot of success. And I don't think all of it is from the pandemic, but while for most people, it's created a lot of havoc, for a lot of restorers, it's been a blessing in a lot of ways, as long as they stayed healthy.
Yes. I would say that many companies couldn't say that about themselves, but for restoration, it seems to be pretty good.
Yeah, cleaners, a lot of the cleaners that we work with, they experienced a downturn right off the bat. Boom, as soon as it hit, they experienced a significant downturn, but many of them have rebounded quite nicely and are enjoying a lot of success, both some larger cleaners as well as some smaller cleaners. So they've enjoyed a lot of success. They're starting to regain and enjoy some success.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So if you're going to share like one or two top of mind strategies to build a business, what would that be?
Yeah, I think obviously one of the ones is to jot down where it is that you want to go as the owner. And I think that's always the starting point. Jeff, small businesses are lifestyle businesses. We build these things up around what we want out of life, okay, and to fit our lifestyles. So identifying that and writing it down rather than simply thinking about it all the time is a huge help, especially as you start to bring people on board. So you can share that with them, and then they can act on the things that need to be acted on. I think that being aware of what your customers' changing needs are, both in terms of from a cleaning, a technical perspective, but now particularly from a safety and health perspective, being aware of those things. I also think that the world of sales has changed radically from the way that it was done even 9 months ago to the way that it's done now, 6 months ago to the way that it's done now. And if you don't have a digital presence, a social presence, you're behind the 8 ball. And I think selling one-on-one will always have a place. I think that the whole world of digital marketing has really emerged as a requirement.
Yeah, good stuff, Chuck. Tell us about your staff. Every time I get an email from Jeff Jones, it's like, where's this coming from?
Well, Jonesy's kind of crazy. We all know that. Matter of fact, I was just meeting with him before I got on here. What can I tell you about him? I mean, most of them work remote. Most of us work remotely. We always have. All of our consultants are located across the U.S., so they're rarely here in the office. We do have a staff here of 7 in the main office that works here. So we're now back into the office. We're following Governor DeWine's guidelines, but we're back in the office. But they're still doing a lot of things. They are still doing a lot of things remotely. So, Jeff, with respect to the guys that work remotely, the consultants that work remotely, not only across the U.S., but also each of them has a specialty in a different area of business. And so that's a huge help to our clients and to anybody who needs help.
Yeah, good team. Keep it up.
Thank you. I agree.